When was the last time you visited a museum? Well, according to Statista, museums across the country are experiencing a drop-off in attendance, with nearly half of all surveyed museums seeing fewer guests in 2024 compared to their pre-pandemic numbers.
Traditional museum exhibits, in order to tell a lot of information, to kind of appeal to both sort of the novice who's just becoming curious about the content and the expert who's visiting and wants to learn more, the museums and interpretive centers used to have to plaster their walls with text, which could be very overwhelming to a lot of people.
And while the content of museums remains vital to our interpretation of history, the way we are receiving this information is changing. Thanks in large part to these little devices.
Actively engaging in interactive exhibits allows the person to select their path of interest. It's instantly customizable to their track. So we love using digital interactives in that way. It feels like it is with the visitor as opposed to talking at them. And we love that ability to allow visitors to explore content in ways that they find engaging.
Rebecca Schreckengast is the Chief Experience Officer for Ideum, a creative technology company.
We produce media for museums and corporate clients, usually interactive media, linear media, as well as we have a product line of interactive touchscreens, a large format that we manufacture here in Corrales.
Ideum didn't always call New Mexico home, however. Years ago, the company founder Jim Spadaccini and his wife Angela came to the state while working on a project at Chaco Canyon.
And they were traveling back and forth to that part of New Mexico and sort of fell in love with the culture, the history, and ended up moving the company here to Corrales.
Now, if you have been to the Natural History Museum, the National Hispanic Cultural Center, or the New Mexico Museum of Art, you have probably seen Ideum's handiwork. Their fully customizable interactive displays range from 32-inch widescreens all the way up to 86-inch behemoths. But that's just the beginning.
We've created round touchscreens, very elongated touchscreens for specific applications. Our primary clients are museums, but we also sell to corporate clients and government.
Schreckengast says that they have created interactive display products for everyone from the Roswell UFO Museum all the way up to the Smithsonian.
Our large format touchscreens sell all over the world. We have touchscreens and we've sold them to over 60 countries now.
The customization doesn't stop with the manufacturing of these installations. Ideum is developing software packages that will be fully customizable by the end user, with the idea being that as exhibits evolve and grow, so too can the interactivity and interpretation for their guests. It also means that the static displays of old can become responsive and interactive, allowing for greater immersion into an exhibition.
Our primary audience is museums, and working in museums, you are creating digital experiences for social environments, and in that you want multiple people to get around it. And when we have lots of touch points, that means we can get lots of people using a screen at the same time, and that gives us a real opportunity for them to have conversations about content and to really make meaning in those spaces together.
With more than 40 experienced employees and very little competition for this niche technology, Schreckengast says Ideum is already working on next generation experiences that will provide 180-degree screens controlled by a central console, going even further into the past, into the present, and beyond.
And it's with this sort of diverse expertise that our team has that we'll be able to create the types of experiences that we will all experience in the future, but we'll be doing them in the next decade.